So you've done some body talk training as well as you've had a number of sessions with Jane. So why did you decide to do the Reconnection?
Well, I had myself with several body talk sessions with Jane, and they were absolutely fantastic and great, and they helped me very much. However, I was in a very particular time of my life where I was feeling completely stuck. Energy supposed to flow, and energy in my life and in my body was not flowing, and that was becoming unhealthy, and it was becoming a killer. So I was open to try different healing techniques and see where they were taking me. I had completely faith in what Jane does because I've been receiving sessions from her for quite a while. So I had a complete trust on her way of working and healing people. So I thought, why not? Let's give it a shot and see where it goes. Jane advised me, told me since beginning that Reconnection would have not changed my life within a day, and at the end of the session I would have been probably relaxed, but my life wouldn't have changed the day after. So I didn't really have a huge expectation, but I had faith in, I had faith in something that people might misinterpret, but I knew that I could trust her way of working, and I wanted to give it a shot. So I had my Reconnection session, and at the end of it I was incredibly calm and relaxed, and I just went back home and I had the best sleep of my life, and the day after I got up and I went to work and I started my life like I always done, pretty much. The changes in my life happened for a year and a year after the Reconnection. So I think that the way I perceive life and I process thoughts in my brain has changed. I probably developed new synapses in my brain, and so the energy in my body and the energy in my life and of the people around me has changed, and consequently also my life has changed. The first big change in my life came with a big breakup from my partner after 5 years. We were not happy. We didn't want to face that. We were meant to marry and have kids and have a family and be happy forever. But actually that was not the case. We were not happy, and I think the Reconnection and changed my state of mind and changed the way I was seeing things and gave me the courage of facing the situation and say, okay, maybe there is a change that has to happen here. And I would say that within 3 months, like probably a few months after the Reconnection, in a period of time of 3 months, I have changed partner, so relationship status. I have changed 3 houses. I end up living with an amazing bunch of friends in an amazing villa. I changed my job and completely changed my job, and I'm something that I always desired to do, but I never really knew how that could happen. It just presented to myself in my life, so I had the great opportunity to travel around the world and meet amazing people and live amazing experiences, and all this happened within 3 months. A year and a half later, I'm still trying to find a kind of a balance and equilibrium, because my life has been shaken so much that everything is new, and I'm still trying to find a balance or an equilibrium. But yeah, I think that the main change is that I've changed the way I approach life and approach challenges, and I perceive them in a different way, and I have more faith in what life brings to me and the changes that they come from the outside to me. I don't know, it's a bit maybe weird. I'm not sure whether people can understand this.
Oh, I think you're articulating it really well. I mean, it sounds amazing. So I'm sort of sitting here glued to your story.
Yeah.
So it sounds like quite a major shift.
It was a massive change of my concrete material life and the scenario around me, but the real change has to happen inside you first. So I change as a person, and I change the way I think and I process thoughts and I perceive situations, and consequently my life, my external life has changed. So I think one of the most important lessons of the whole experience for me, this is my personal learning, is that the change has to happen within you first. And once you have changed inside or have taken that step ahead in your thinking process, consequently everything had changed around you.
Yeah.
So you cannot push the exterior world to make changes, you have to change inside first. And that has been for me an incredible journey and learning experience. But I have to say that reconnection is so personal that this is what happened to me, is not necessarily what will happen to you if you go and have a reconnection tomorrow. We are all on different journeys, we are all unique in our own way, and we are on unique journeys in life. So this has been my personal experience, and I bet it's going to be completely different for all of us.
Awesome. So, Jane does the Reconnection, clearly. So why would people want to go? I mean, we've heard your story. Why would people want to go and experience the Reconnection with Jane?
I think people tend to get stuck in situations in life, and they struggle to pull out their courage of embracing life fully. Being happy requires a lot of courage. You need to be brave. You need to be brave enough to keep your heart open so that you can open your arms, go out there and embrace life. And once you do that, you will experience joy, love, and energy flows. It's very simple to say, it's very hard to do on a daily basis. We all get stuck in situations, hard times, hard to keep happy relationships. It's very easy to get stuck. So, and most of us get adjusted in that scenario, in that balance, and maybe we adjust ourselves in being in a mood, in a state where that doesn't make us extremely happy. We are all individuals that are designed to evolve, and if you stop evolution, you get stuck, your energy stop flowing, and you cannot be happy. At some stage you're gonna break. So in order to let energy flow in your body, in your head, in your soul, in your life, you need to be very brave. And I think that body talk, as long as the reconnection, as much as the reconnection, they help you to keep up with the evolution, keep up with taking a step ahead in life, and so pull out your courage and keep your mind and your soul fresh, and so put you in the state to go out there and embrace life with open arms. That's what I think. All the healing techniques that Jane uses and implements in her body talk sessions and in the reconnection, I think that's the amazing support that she provides to people. They help you to put you in the state to clean your chakras, let energy flow, and so go out there and embrace life.
That's awesome. Thank you, Christinaa.
My pleasure.